Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, gone fishing again. Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, gone fishing again.
Yeah, it's that time again to drop a line. So sit back and relax and let's go fishing again. Come along as we join John Shaw and today's special guest. Reel 'em in on Fishing with the Good Old Boys. Good fishing.
Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, gone fishing again. Just drop a line and reel 'em in. It's good old boys, gone fishing again. It's good old boys, gone fishing again.
Good morning, folks. I'm John Shaw. We're on San Carlos Lake. Beautiful spring morning. That means it's spinnerbait time. We have with us today, let's see, how can I put this? A guy who's on a Skeeter State team. He's also Angler of the Year last year on All-Star Bass Fishing Tournaments. Pretty good fisherman, too. Pro angler, Rob Wenning. You stay put. We'll be right back from San Carlos. So what are you doing? You throwing that spinnerbait already, Rob? I'm going to wait a little while. I'm just dragging the old weenie across here.
Well, I think the bite's going to probably turn on as the sun comes up, gets a little warmer, but you never know. Big fish like to hang out when they're not supposed to, so maybe we'll hook onto one.
Could be. Yeah, like right now. The old weenie. Look at this boy.
That's the original weenie,
That's
right?
the original one I put on. I said I haven't thrown that in a while.
they don't
And I
all
said I
have
had
to.
luck up here when we had this secret bait about a year and a half ago. Everybody said, hey, catch those fish.
Look at
Whoa. Come on, come on.
Chartreuse original weenie.
That's it. There he is. All right, he's a nice little keeper in the tournament. Come on, they bend on down here. I don't want to use your net, Rob. You know what I mean? I used your buddy Donnie Johnson's net one time, and it didn't work too good. All right, first one of the day. I'll give him a kiss. Mwah. Ooh, smelly breath. Me, I mean the fish. Okay, Rob, the pressure's on you, buddy.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
man.
I'll put on a weenie. We'll have a
weenie war here.
weenie war.
All right. So, Rob, tell us about your spinnerbait technique. I know everybody regards you as one of the top blade men around.
Well, I like throwing this tandem willow leaf. Probably a little different than most people throw a tandem willow leaf. Really like to slow roll it a little bit more than what you usually regard a willow leaf for. That's usually just for some flash, kind of moving a little faster through the water. But I got a number 4 and a number 6 smoke blade on here.
Ooh, you got me nervous there. It don't take this guy long.
I think it just offers a lot of flash. It looks like probably a school of shad to these fish as opposed to just the vibration. It's pretty much just a big fish bait. I don't catch a lot of little fish on it.
Who puts that particular one out? Is that
This is
Joey?
made by Champion Lures, yeah. It's got I call it a smoke or a black smoke blade. It's really a nice looking blade. A lot of flash, a lot of flare.
When you reel it in the next time, let's show the folks what it looks like. They're the same people that make Floyd's Yellow Jacket.
Right, yeah. It makes...
Let me step over here and show it to the folks if you could. Just hold it there for a second. So I can see it. Like a
It's not just like a black blade, but it's got a lot of glare, a lot of reflection. And probably the sharpest hook. It's not a Gamakatsu hook, but it's probably the sharpest production hook I've ever found on a spinnerbait.
I tell you, Rob, you and that spinnerbait, that particular one you're throwing here, I remember a tournament about a year and a half ago up here on San Carlos. I never seen so many top quality fishermen blank in a tournament. Everybody was just all upset because they couldn't catch any fish. And you come in the second day of the tournament, win the tournament with the only limit, and it was this particular bait here. It was just incredible. How'd you do that? What was the big secret?
Well, that was a real tough tournament for everybody. First day I caught one fish and had to get a courtesy board just to make sure it measured. So out of desperation, the sun really came up, and The water was kind of discolored like it is now, and it warmed up. Really, we were having about almost 60-degree water in the back of the cut, so I just ran in all the back of the cuts, threw a big spinnerbait looking for big fish. I was catching them out of 6 or 10 inches of water, and it worked. It was a lot of cast, but
I'll say it worked.
good fish. It was well worth it.
That was
It's nice when it pays off.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I think that was one of the tournaments that enabled you to become Angler of the Year last year.
Yeah, I did. That was the second tournament. I finished second in the first one, and that really, of course, the points help, but it gave me a lot of confidence, and that's probably the biggest thing.
Definitely, definitely. Confidence in fishing is like the name of the game. Come on, fish. Don't you know the Weenie's in the water?
Ooh, last time you did that.
How'd you go in there, huh, Rob?
Sure did.
Oh, God, not two fish. Oh, please. We'll get the old, oh, hold on. Look at my Weenie here. It slid on down.
Well, I broke out the classic spinnerbait, so I'm going to try that for you.
What is the classic spinnerbait?
It's Man's Bait Company's putting it out. Hank Parker, it's what he used to win the Classic on this year.
Yeah, my good buddy Hank Parker.
It's a tandem Indiana blades with 22-karat gold-plated blades, believe it or not.
That sounds like it has a lot of flash to it, 22-karat gold.
I'm looking for those rich fish today.
Yeah. Looking for them women, huh?
That's
Them
right.
ladies, they
Throw
go
it-
for that gold, boy, I tell
Throw
you.
a diamond on that thing.
And then you're really gonna hook them.
I think we're still a little early, though, but
For the blade bite?
yeah. Get around this point, maybe I'll put on a Mylar weenie and we'll see what the
Ooh.
old and the new does.
Did you hear
together.
that? Milo Weenie. This ought to be fun. Yep.
You know, I was sold on that bait when Buddy and I fished that team tournament at Apache Lake.
Yeah.
Donnie
Yeah.
Johnson and I,
Yeah.
we caught 7 fish for 25.5 pounds, all smallmouth.
Gee, incredible. Yeah, I heard you guys really put on a show up there. You
Mylar
shocked
weenie
everybody.
That was the ticket.
So Rob, you tried the old color selector there, huh? You put the blue Weenie. We got Rob on the Weenie here.
Well, at the blue Mylar, just see what goes on. I'll tell you, on a finesse bait like this, I think it really helps.
Wait a second. Come on.
Whoa.
Oh, Rob, were you snagged? Did you have a fish?
There was a fish on there.
Where is he?
Probably hooked on the prop.
No, you really did get. Oh, here he is. I'll take him instead. Come on.
Look at this. Look at this.
Come on. He's a good fish,
He's a
too.
better fish.
Come on, buddy. Get in here. Gotta be careful with the dragon. Oh, he's tugging. Come on. San Carlos Weenie fish here. Come on. Here he comes. Here he comes. Let's see him. I don't see him yet. Oh, he's a
He's a
decent
better
fish.
fish.
Come on. Here he is. Get out. Get out. Get out. Don't crowd him, Johnny. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
There
All right.
he is. There he is. Let me get down here and pick
Sure,
this
I
boy.
catch a prop and you catch a fish.
Well, you know, sometimes, Rob. Okay, it's the old. He's a decent little fish. Yeah, he'd go in the tournament. I hooked him pretty decent too. Okay, San Carlos. I ain't gonna kiss him. That last one had bad breath. See ya. Come on, here we go. Go back and grill. Come on, Rob. I'm gonna shake these fish off if you don't get on a jackhammer here.
Well, you know, I had to put the spinnerbait down and grab that.
I
'cause
know.
I couldn't
need
let
all-
you get too far ahead of me.
I tell you, I need all the help I can get because when the blade bite starts a little later on, I'm in bad shape.
Well, we're going to go for big fish today,
I know,
not
I
necessarily
know.
quantity. So
This is my game right here. I'm a weenie kind of guy, you know what I mean?
whenever you get your weight closer to your hook,
Uh-huh.
it keeps it closer to the bottom.
Okay, I like that. That's good.
With a longer leader, it'll tend to float a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
You were up fairly shallow, so it was probably, I'm figuring, close to the bottom.
The only time I really get real short, like yours is there, is when there's stick-ups or things like that in the water, which we are fishing a few stick-ups.
Usually I throw a grub a lot shorter than I do a worm. because you get a little more action out of the tail.
See, my theory behind why I put so much leader in between the split shot is that you catch more. No.
You catch more fish.
What it is I feel that, all right, you have your worm, you pull on it, you give it a little tug like that, you let it go, the worm's just free falling like that. The fish could pick it up and not feel any resistance whatsoever.
Right.
That's my whole theory behind that. And it seems to work pretty well.
Well, it's working for you, that's for sure.
Another little area here, Rob?
Yeah, they ought to be in here. You know, you look at it enough. Jeez, there he is.
Ah, buddy. Oh, he looks like a good fish. Let me get the net.
He's a little slow. He must be. He came out of a little deeper water.
Out of your way. Nice fish. Oh, baby. Nice one, Rob. Nice fish, buddy.
All right.
Way to go, Rob.
You know,
Mr. Spinnerbait.
we don't catch a lot, but
Look at that fish. That's a
usually they're
beauty.
quality fish.
That is a real nice fish, Rob.
See, they're
What'd
not
you say about-
moving up at all yet. They're still. He was hanging down about 10 feet of water.
What'd you say, about 3 pounds?
Yeah, it might be 2.5, maybe 3.
Okay, that's what I like. Got it. Let me shake your hand, Rob. I've been
About
waiting.
time.
Way to go, buddy. Rob Wenning.
He still got me up by 1.
Oh, let me take my blade out of the water. Okay.
Oh, did you get that?
Yeah, that's on film. See that, folks? Even when you catch a fish like that, you get so excited sometimes you make that great cast. That's that Joanne bait, right?
Yeah.
Good bait. Way to go.
Yeah,
Rob.
it's just, we were kind of coming into it a little more parallel. I think that might be the key. It's a little steeper bank, but
Parallel the bank, huh? Let me get over there and try it. Return the boat
we're going
this
for
way.
quality fish now.
I know,
not
I know,
fine.
I know.
Okay.
Nice job, Rob.
When the camera's off, I've been hearing a lot about this 2-0 fish.
Oh, wait a second, Rob, wait a second. Now that 2-to-1 stuff don't work because that one fish of yours is bigger than my 2. So tell the folks how you were working the bait and what you were doing, Rob, if you would.
Well, I'm down about 10 feet. You can see I'm just kind of reeling it slow. I got fairly slow reel. It's about a 5-to-1 retrieve, 5.2 to 1. This 27-20 line, it tends to make the bait rise because it's a flat line. So you just kind of reel it slow and come along these stick-ups.
Steady retrieve? Or
It's
you...
just steady retrieve. I don't usually pump a spinnerbait or anything. I think most of your action's in those blades.
It's one of your little secret areas, huh, Rob?
You know, John, there's
Caught some big fish?
there's
or-
some really big fish in this lake. Throwing this spinnerbait, I think you really catch some big fish.
Go ahead.
I was in here about a year ago, and it was right in this area, of course, a little lower, and I hooked onto a really big fish.
Yeah, I heard you had a real big fish here
Deep
last
hooked
year.
my spinnerbait, and
No
I
kidding.
lost him. I'm pretty sure he died. It was right over in this bank. Oh, there's his carcass.
His carcass. So I guess he was a big fish,
There he
buddy.
is.
What kind of spinnerbait did you throw?
Same thing I always throw.
Well, it's your spinnerbait's right there. Look at it. One of them Joanne spinnerbaits.
It's a big fish bait.
All right, tell me about it. Look at that. That looks like a really big fish, buddy. Woohoo! Oh, you got a little hump out there that you like to fish, huh, Ron?
There's some brush. We didn't do any good fishing the bank.
Whoa! Wait a second. Whoa! Look at the size of. God, look at that fish. God, you're right next to the boat.
Can't
when that
believe
hit.
it.
You're right next to the boat when that one hit.
Come here, babe.
Come on, that's another nice one. Those spinnerbait fish are nice. Good fish. Look at the chunk on him. He's a little chunker. A little bit better.
Not many of them, but there's a few, huh?
Way to go, Rob. Spinnerbait. Woohoo!
Slow, huh?
It's a slow day, but boy, you're catching some quality fish. We just stopped to talk to these cows over here and seen what they were doing. And
Maybe
they said,
Cows had the right
fishing.
idea.
Yeah, well, we figured that. You found that little pile out there.
Well, we've been fishing the bank and hadn't done any good, so I figured the cows were staring at something.
Let's try back in that
Had a little
same
brush.
spot some more. Let's throw it right back
Little-
in there, buddy.
A little drop, we came across about a 5-foot drop, and there's some brush right on the edge of it.
I know, you were almost back to the boat when that thing hit. It was like,
Just kind of slow rolling through those trees.
way to go, buddy.
Desperate
Maybe I'll
times
go-
call for desperate measures. Huh?
Maybe I'll go back to the old spinnerbait. I'll try the weenie one more time. Way to go, Rob.
Maybe
Just
they're moving
working
up.
it on. Maybe we're getting on to something. Maybe they're going to start going. It's been extremely slow here
Been a
for
real-
San Carlos.
Real tough day.
What you got there, Rob? What are you throwing there, buddy?
Try gets it. You said you got hit a little while ago on a worm.
on the bottom.
So,
I switched to a ringworm.
it's getting a little tough, so I think we gotta try a little something different.
Getting later in the day. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Jesus,
man.
John.
I got something here. Yeah. All right. My drag kind of loose. Woohoo, baby.
It's a good fish.
Nah, you don't even need the net.
Well, the way that drag was pulling, I thought it was.
Yeah, I had my drag kind of loose.
All right.
It's the smallest fish here today for either of us.
You said you got hit on it a few minutes
Yeah,
ago.
a few
That's,
minutes ago, and then it just all of a sudden, ooh,
That's
yeah.
great. You put me on some fish.
Okay, go ahead, your turn, buddy. Get out there and get him. I really got him.
I got a gets it on. I don't know. We'll have to.
What color are you throwing?
Black and red.
Yeah. Well, what did your little meter say before? Said some red in it. Boy,
Said some red. Chartreuse was right in the end.
boy, he really ate this thing. The old ringworm there.
Might not be a big fish, but on a
That's
day
fine.
like today, it's a good
Heck
fish.
yeah,
huh?
boy. Tell me
All
about
right, bud.
it. It's been a tough one.
Well, John, it's getting late. We did catch a few. I mean, I think you figured out
know.
more on that ringworm
Yeah,
than,
that seemed to get the fish going there.
than we were really looking for, but
It's been late in the day. It's nice.
we had a good day. Had a lot of fun.
Sure has been a good day, I tell you that.
We got a little.
Okay,
It really
we're
seemed to
gonna
be
back
on the
up a little.
soft
Oh, yeah,
banks, you
okay.
know.
I see what you're trying to spot over there. Okay. Oh, professional overline, huh?
It happens, huh?
Yeah. Not too much with this little puppy I use, but with this level lines, it's always.
That's
a
what I
problem.
used to call it. Hey, Dad. You know, I get that. Hey, Dad, you fix it and give me your ride.
Yeah. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy. Got another little one there? No.
Oh,
you got
come
it.
on, come
I'm
on,
just
come on,
giving
come
you
on,
some-
come on.
I like to give these guys a bad time with their Oh, buddy! I'm giving you a bad time. Oh, Rob, let me get the net, bud. Let me get the net.
Got him right through there.
Oh man, I got something on this net. I'm just gonna have to dive with it. I don't want if it's a good. Oh, good fish. All right, woohoo, buddy.
Not too bad, huh?
Yeah, I'm giving you a bad time.
I'll take a back class like that.
You see that? I'm giving him a bad time. And what's he do? He goes and nails it. Oh, that looks like a nice,
pretty fish,
Yeah,
huh?
real pretty fish. Rob, I tell you, what a day.
I'll do that every day, huh?
I know. Please don't do it on a tournament on me, though. Nice fish, Rob. Rob Wenning, folks.
Enjoyed it.
So did I.
Thanks.
San Carlos. Learned a lot. He got a lot of good jokes you got to get with him. We can't tell them on the air, but we'll see you next week.
See you later. Thanks.
What a great day with Rob Wenning at San Carlos, and we still have a little time left. So through the magic of television, let's go over to Canyon Lake and fish a little with Bill Thornburg. So you stay put. We'll be right back with some more great action.
John, what is that pretty little thing you have over there?
Bill, these are brand new, good old weenies. They're called Rainbow Magic, as you
Oh,
can
I
see.
see
Look at
rainbow
it.
color.
Yeah, look at that. Look at
Boy.
that shiny stuff. What it is, it's mylar in the middle of them. And we're real excited about it. And I tell you, they work real great.
Boy, I tell you, John, look here. When you turn this thing that way, the underside, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you what.
A lot of
this-
flash,
Look
Bill.
at this. Now, I'll tell you what. I'm not a fish, but I'd think about eating that. Let's toss them in, and may the best man come up with a fish.
I made the best. I don't know, Bill. You lost already.
Well, it remains.
All right, remember.
That remains to be
Remember who
seen.
said that?
I got a bite right over here.
I know, that's where I'm going.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I
There
was
you go.
throwing over there while you
There
were
you go.
talking a minute ago here. I'm
There
just
you go.
throwing it up along the bank here. I'm pulling off that little ledge there.
Well, I'll tell you what. This cast right here, I hate to name my cast,
Don't name it then.
but
You better name it, buddy. There he is. I got him.
Oh, John, you know, and I'm talking about the best man. Well, I couldn't think of a better person I'd rather have kept.
Thanks, buddy. What a guy. All right, here he comes.
I'll tell you, there's another weenie fish.
Hey, all right.
Not a bad,
Not a bad fish. Not as big as those spoonfish, but.
Well, John.
Oh, look at here.
Barely hooked, huh?
Barely hooked.
Well, folks.
Hey, you said the best man is going to catch that.
I did stick my foot in my mouth, didn't I?
Stick foot. Let me put this fish in, Billy, then I'm going to.
Everybody can't win.
Well, there you go, bud. Let's put that in there. Come on. There he goes. He's off. Nice, cool day here. It's been a great day, Bill, bud.
Thank you.
I think I just caught the last fish of the day there, bud.
Well,
Bill Thornburg, West Coast Bass, Canyon Lake.
Thank you,
Great
John.
day.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
It's been a real good time.
Okay.
We appreciate it. Hey, folks, we'll see you next week. What do you think, Bill? Let's reel out stuff in and get out of here.
Well, John, my line. John?
Yeah,
John?
well, yeah.
Hey, John.
Get out of here.
Hey, John, look here.
Get out of here. What
John, maybe you aren't the best man after
Were you split shotting? I've done that. Just laid my rod down. Come on, you got a
Look
stick.
here. Look here.
Stick.
I swear to God, John.
You got a stick, buddy.
Look
Come on, look at him. There he comes. You're right. He's got. Oh, Thornburg.
Look, he's
You're
a
lucky,
fighter.
buddy. You're lucky. What was that red rainbow magic?
This is a fine little rascal. He even spit out my
This
work.
guy's lucky, folks. I got the skill, he got the luck. He puts the rod down. We're closing the show, and he catches a fish. Thornburg, I tell you, I got to push you in. West Coast Bass, Bill Thornburg, what a guy.
All right. Fishing with the good old boy. Oh, boy.
I tell you, buddy, that's luck. You better kiss that thing.
Bye-bye.
Thornburg, we'll see you next week, folks. You're lucky.
Oh,
Take the hat off you.
Oh, boy. I lucked out there.
You sure did. See you, folks.
Bye.
I gotta tell you.